He's Josh.
And she's Danny.
And you've just tuned in to the conversation. We have a great show this month, Josh.
That's right. Now, you know, we here at the conversation are big on entrepreneurship rather. This show itself is an entrepreneurial project.
Absolutely.
Yes, and this month's show is all about entrepreneurship. If you could start up a business, what would you?
I'm glad you asked. Of course, a scarf line.
A scarf line?
I love scarves.
You love scarves?
I do.
Would they be like all different kinds of colors? Would it be like one specific?
Yes, all different kinds of colors. Not one specific. Just everywhere. All over the place, kind of like I am, you know.
And you would rock scarves 365.
Yes, 365. What would you start?
I would start a blazer line. Bold blazers.
Bold blazers. Can we get some color examples?
Some navy blues, some bright reds, maybe some white, some tan.
Oh, so you want to be seen from a distance?
Yes, the entire spectrum. I think that would be awesome. Bold blazers.
Right.
But we've got a great interview for you. Right now, our BreAnna Boyd is in the UMTV studio with an entrepreneur, a local entrepreneur, right here from the Bluff City. BreAnna, who's sitting with you today?
I'm sitting here with the young entrepreneur himself, Mr. Marcus Dorris. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. So we know that you went to the University of Memphis and you graduated there. Now tell me, how did you get started in the entrepreneurial business?
Want to own my own. I never want to be involved in corporate America. I remember taking several classes in school discussing downsizing, where they would hire people to come in, hire somebody like myself to come in, find ways to save the company money. And that's something I didn't want to do because I knew eventually they would hire somebody else to come in and downsize me. So I never wanted to get caught up into the corporate America structure of trying to save money, trying to get a buck.
Okay, and we know that you were named the only young black man who owns his own business in Memphis by the BNI chapter and the Black Business Association. How do you feel about that?
Winning Man of the Year in 2 or 3 different organizations is obviously a major accomplishment. It's always great to be recognized by your peers for your hard work, and always great to be recognized for what you've done, what you've accomplished. It's always, people don't like to admit it, but everybody wants a pat on the back sometime.
And congratulations to you on that.
Thank you.
You currently serve as the CFO of the only black-owned animal clinic in Memphis, which is Pope Animal Clinic.
Correct.
What inspired you to open up your own animal clinic?
Well, me and my partner, Dr. Greg Shaw, we decided to open up a business because animals need a voice too. We always had a softness in our heart for pets, wanted to make sure the pets were taken care of. Coming back to Memphis, he actually went to school in Tuskegee in Alabama. He wanted to come back to Memphis, wanted to leave our mark in Memphis. So it was a no-brainer. We didn't want to move to another city and try to do it where there's other African-American veterinary clinics. We wanted to be in our city, be the first, pave the way, and so on and so forth.
So aside of the animal clinic, you've opened up restaurants. Right now you're the owner of Evergreen Grill, which is an Italian restaurant. What motivated you to get into the restaurant business?
Kind of funny story. Restaurant business is always something I've always wanted to do as well. I wanted to give people a nice, affordable, great place to eat. Not just where you have to spend a lot of money, but when you come in with your wife, if you want to spend 20 bucks, you want to spend $100, you had the option in my restaurant. You can come in, have a great time, great atmosphere, incredible neighborhood. We're in the Evergreen District, which is a very historic district in Memphis, right behind Overland Park, right in Overland Park, right behind the zoo. And like I said, just give people a great place to have dinner, lunch, and all the above.
Okay, and why did you choose Italian?
Well, it's kind of funny. It's not only Italian, but that's our main thing. We like to use fresh meat, fresh pasta, fresh sauce every day. That's something that you can't do if you're trying to serve hot wings, obviously. So we do fresh vegetables with all our stuff, fresh everything. Every day is a daily fresh food. And that's another reason I opened up so many people wanted a place that was healthy, that they can eat, that they can come and get eggplant, they can come and get capellini pomodoro, they can get a nice salad with a bed of spinach. That's what we offer versus other places.
Okay. So you have animal clinic, restaurants, and I know you've also ventured out into the entertainment business.
Yeah.
You've worked with various artists such as Babyface, Brian McKnight, and the list goes on. Could you tell us a little bit about Mix and Mingle Entertainment?
Mix and Mingle Entertainment is what we do with Mix and Mingle Entertainment, we do concerts. I've done concerts, I've done plays. Thank God I've been able to bring all my favorite artists, like you said, Babyface, Brian McKnight, Robin Thicke, Will Downing, Lettucey. I got Angie Stone with Faith Evans coming in December. I've been very blessed and very fortunate. Everybody I've ever grew up listening to or wanting to hear or wanting to see, I've been blessed to actually bring them here myself.
Okay. So Mix and Mingle specializes in bringing concerts to Memphis.
Well, actually, we're all over the country. We don't just do Memphis. I actually did New Edition in Washington, D.C. in February. I've done shows in D.C., Dallas, Atlanta. We're all over the country. We're going to do L.A. next year. Everywhere all over the country. And in the next 2 years, we're going to go overseas with it as well.
Okay. Marcus, tell us, well, actually, could you give us some advice to the students who are in your position or who were in your position about 10, 20 years ago? What would you tell them as far as the future and how to be an entrepreneur?
Well, the biggest thing that people have to understand in entrepreneurship is that it's not easy. And it's very hard, but however, somebody's got to do it. One of my favorite quotes in life is, your desire to succeed has to be greater than your desire to fail. In other words, you know what? I'm going to do this. It's going to be complicated. It's not going to be easy. Nobody's going to hand you anything. Nobody's going to feel sorry for you. What are you going to do? You know, life is hard. Get over it. Period. Life is hard. Get over it. You know what? Go to school, get your degree. But after you get your degree, now what you're going to bring to the table? You have to go out there, carve your own niche. Like you said, when we opened up the animal clinic, we were the only African American vets in the city. We were 25 years old when we did this. That's crazy. You know what I mean? We came into a city where the average vet in the city is 60 years old, where everybody has 20-something years of experience. That didn't stop us. We came in, we lowered our prices, made our prices cheaper than everybody. We made ourselves more personable as veterinarians to everybody. That's how come we were able to be successful. Same thing with the restaurant business. I opened up a restaurant in a historic district. There's already restaurants over there. Fine, that's not going to stop me. You know, when you see a McDonald's, you see a Burger King, or you see a Wendy's. Competition is good. You can't be afraid of competition. And anybody who's coming out of college, you have to understand it's not easy. It's a tough world out there. Get over it.
Right.
And go ahead and figure out what you want to do for your career, what you want to do for your future, and make it happen.
And don't be afraid to fail.
Well, failure is an option, but it's just like in any standardized test. You have options. You may not just pick that option. You know, one of my favorite quotes is, yeah, it's in a recession. I just choose not to participate in it.
Right.
You know, that's just me.
I concur with that.
Okay.
So would you say that Memphis has room for opportunity, or will you suggest students to move elsewhere to start a business?
Memphis has a lot of opportunity if you are willing to bridge both races, all races together. You can't just be a black place. You can't be a white place. You have to be a place that's general, that's for everybody, period. You can't make money off just whites. You can't make money off black. Can't make money off rich. Can't make money off just poor. You got to make money off everybody. I do suggest anybody, if you've grown up only in Memphis, I do suggest that you go out because it's nothing like trying to see what people are doing in other cities. Go see what they're doing in Dallas. Go see what they're doing in Atlanta. Go see what they're doing in Houston. Go see what they're doing in other cities as well. So to answer your question, can you make money in Memphis? Absolutely. But is it going to hurt you to try to go to another city and try to, you know, carve your own niche in another city? No, nothing wrong with that either.
Okay, well, Marcus, we do appreciate everything you're doing for the community, and I thank you so much for your time.
No problem.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Back to you.
Thanks so much for that, BreAnna. And for the conversation, I'm Joshua Bolden.
And I'm Danielle Wilburn.
For more exclusive interviews and conversations, you can watch us at theconversation.weebly.com. And don't forget to like us on Facebook by searching the keyword The Conversation and following us on Twitter by searching for NABJ Convo.